VRChat. So you downloaded it thinking that you could find some friends to hang out with, and you thought it would be some revolutionary experience, and then you hop into your first world only to be met by this.
Like this?
You still chilling here,
Yo, Bobby, step on me, please.
Mommy, who?
Well, wouldn't you know it, screaming children and degenerates left and right. And so you start to understand where some of the VRChat haters are coming from.
Because who would have thought a game about socializing with people around the world with the power of virtual reality would cause so many problems?
But one thing that you don't see from any other YouTuber or from any other streamer is that VRChat does have a really dark and toxic side to it.
VRChat has a very prominent and frankly disgusting problem. Problem many people are aware of, but surprisingly, it's never talked about or publicly acknowledged.
The good, the bad, and the truly, truly ugly of VRChat. From fun little worlds to hang out with friends in, to people drinking themselves to death.
Everyone's a f***ing alcoholic. People are drinking Monday through Friday.
I mean, I've been on here for like 2 weeks, like in this world, and I've just been getting drunk every night, so I'm like literally an alcoholic now because of VRChat.
Everyone in this game are alcoholics. That's my take.
And the sad truth is that they're right. VRChat can be an overstimulating train wreck that's home to a bunch of pedophiles and groomers.
Can you English, bro?
You find that one world. It makes you feel like you can breathe again. And after that, you feel like you found what VRChat really is. It can be calm and beautiful, but there's one thing you haven't tackled yet, and that's people. You are afraid to talk to anyone. Maybe you don't know much about VRChat. You've only been in a couple times and you really want to make some friends. And you found this beautiful, amazing place, but you don't have many friends. Or any friends. Or maybe you are addicted. You bought a better headset so that you can see VRChat more clearly. You bought a PC so that you can actually go into PC VR worlds. And then you decide to splurge and buy those expensive trackers that everyone's been talking about. And you find yourself hanging out with people less and less. The people that used to talk with you every night into the late hours now barely ever get on. You barely see the people you used to, and you don't feel like reaching out to new people, so you just sit in front of a mirror. So how do we avoid this and this, but keep this? I've been on VRChat for years now, and here's the secret. Secret number 1, hold on to the friends who make you feel at home. Friendship is intentional. Just like you might drift away from high school friends after you don't have a forced commitment to hang out with them every day, the same thing can happen to you and your friends if you don't arrange to hang out at regular intervals. If you meet someone that's really cool that you truly want to keep in your life, you better hold on to them. If you've been hanging out with the same friend every single day for a month and you still don't have their number, what are you doing? You need to get some sort of other contact info, whether it be their Instagram or their Discord or something. Talk to them on different platforms. Don't let weeks go by without contacting them at all. And I'm saying this because I've made this mistake, but there have been some friends that I've done really good with. I know this might sound cheesy, but I met my partner on here, and we've been together for 2.5 years. We've seen each other a whole lot of times IRL, and I've met a lot of my friends from here IRL. Obviously protect yourself and don't rush into things, but just because you met someone online doesn't mean that you always have to stay online. I met my partner on here. If I just stopped putting effort into contacting them and I didn't get on VRChat anymore, then we probably wouldn't have ended up dating. It's been many months since we've gotten on VRChat together, but our relationship is still fine. Your relationship with other people shouldn't be dependent upon whether or not you're both playing VRChat. Making friends on VRChat is hard, and that's why you shouldn't just let them go so easily. If making friends in VRChat was easy for everyone, then this video wouldn't exist. Secret number 2, try not to base your happiness off of other people's reactions. Some nights I can start conversations super easily with other people and it's no problem at all. And some nights I feel like I can't even talk to anyone. It feels like I'm being ignored and it feels like I'm trying to invade on other people's already established cliques. And 99% of the time, that's because I went to a hangout world, which isn't a great idea for making friends. Trying to find worlds that are experiences. Try to find worlds that have a lot to explore. Large worlds are really, really good for that. I met some awesome people in the world Organism, which is mostly just an experience. I just went through and I found people at various stages of completion. Just by roaming around in the world, I was able to find people that were usually on their own and not in a pre-established group. And it's way easier to approach people that way. Sometimes, if you just find experiences and enjoy yourself, people will see that and come up to you. But try and just appreciate the moment. Social connection should be what keeps you coming back to VRChat, but it has a lot more to offer. You don't have to be lonely because you're alone. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, would you mind hitting like and subscribe? It really helps me out and it's completely free for you. Alright, bye-bye. Secret number 3. Stop putting all the pressure on yourself to go up to people and start conversations. Especially if you're an introvert, this can be really hard to do. Joining a hangout world with no one you know just to sit in the corner alone and have nobody talk to you at all is not usually the vibe. Unless you actually want to be left alone, which probably not if you're watching this video. Playing games has been my number one strategy for making friends since forever. When you're playing a game, there's a goal. There's something in mind that you're working towards. It's not just, oh hey, do you want to have a conversation with me? It's an actual reason to have a conversation with somebody. Oh, we're playing against the other team. Okay, let's talk strategy. And then you're already getting the conversation going. If you're playing a game with someone, there's already a million reasons to say things to them, and the conversation will feel natural because you're just immediately given prompts to have conversations about. And then having more conversations past that can immediately boost you. If you want to make friends, playing games with people is always a good idea. And I actually have a bonus secret, and that is to actually not make friends in VRChat at all. No, I'm serious. It can be way easier to contact people on social media platforms outside of VR and have friends going into VR before you actually ever get into the game. Finding people before you hop into VRChat and going around different places with them actually makes it way easier to make even more friends. You could join different Discord servers that are meant for making friends, like the Virtual Oddities, which is linked down below. And if you join it, then who knows? You might just end up having me as your virtual guide. Well, I hope this cured your virtual loneliness, but if you didn't or you need more help, I have part 1 of this video right here and another helpful one right here. Alright, bye!